I heard that 1 out of every 3 individuals is incredibly handsome or amazingly beautiful. Everyone look to your left, look to your right. Now, if it's not either one of them, it's probably you, okay? Enthusiasm is what causes you, having had a bad day the day before, to get up out of bed and to go to the office and to believe that today is going to be different. As is my usual pattern, I got up real early that morning. I'm an early riser. I like to get up, I like to have my cup of coffee, and I like to read my book for an hour or so. And I did that there. The waitress came over. She said, "Can I get you something?" I said, "Yeah, please. I'd like a cup of coffee." She said, "Would you like anything to go with that?" I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, though my wife and son are coming down, we're going to eat the buffet after a while. Why don't you bring me a Danish if you don't mind?" She said, "What kind?" I said, "A cheese Danish would be nice." And that's when she said something I never will forget. She said, "Let me go see if we have any cheese Danishes." Now, normally, management doesn't like for us to tell people when we have cheese Danishes. Because when we tell people that we have cheese Danishes, we sell out too fast. I thought I had just been beamed down from the Starship Enterprise. That was just the weirdest thing I'd ever heard in my life. But it got even stranger because the sweetheart went off in the kitchen, came back with a saucer and a cheese Danish on it, and she looked like she was carrying the Hope Diamond. She'd done me this grand service. Now, why am I telling that? Because I believe they forgot what the main thing was. The main thing is not ordering procedures and systems, which apparently were in place in that restaurant, and they didn't want to have to change any of that. People can get excited about people. People can get excited about helping people. People don't get too excited about bureaucratic red tape and systems and procedures. But I think sometimes we put all the emphasis on systems and procedures. It's sort of like the guy that goes in and asks at a hardware store, "Y'all have any red widgets?" And the guy says, "No, we don't carry those anymore because when we carried them, we couldn't keep them in stock." What are we doing? What are we doing in business? Ronald Reagan said the #1 job of a bureaucracy is to maintain the bureaucracy. Now, friend, we can't get enthused about maintaining a bureaucracy. And from what little I know about the real estate industry, and I'm not here to tell you how to do what you know how to do best, but from what little I know about the real estate industry, from having bought a home and from having recently sold my mother's home, you deal in lots of paperwork and rules and regulations and legalities. But what's most important? What is most important? And you can get enthused about that. You can be enthused about making money. Well, sure, everyone has goals. Everyone has financial goals. And if we don't make money, we don't stay in business, right? But if you don't have people, you don't stay in business either. If you don't build relationships, you don't stay in business. And if you're not building relationships, you know what happens to enthusiasm? Because we don't get excited about paperwork and bureaucracies. We just